Local forecast starts now with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
Yeah, some of us maybe have heard a rumble of thunder, saw some lightning in the middle of last night. We had meteorologist Jackson Chastain keeping an eye on the radar too. Areas north of Harrisburg receiving about a half inch to 3/4 of an inch in spots, but we're all sharing the results, and that is the drop in humidity and also the drop in temperature. I mean, we've been in the 80s, which is where we should be the last couple of days. We had humidity, but you step outside now, you want to get some things done. It kind of gives you a little bit of energy and kind of invigorates you a little bit with temperatures only into the 70s and some drier air in place. This is more like, and I can say this because we're getting closer to it, September. Feeling more like September, doesn't it? 73. I love this, a dew point of 48. Again, well, okay, what's that mean? Well, dew points above 60, that's humid. That's indicating that we've got higher moisture in the air. Lower moisture in the air, if we see a dew point below 55, that is comfortable, and that also leads to cooler nights. Without all that water vapor in the air, we're able to cool quicker. So less water vapor, that means we're going to be seeing our temperatures dropping into the 50s. Oh, I love to hear that, 50s. So that's a open the window type of night. We can even see, too, that, we've got Ocean City, don't worry, beach, we're still good at 85. We can see 70s right now in Harrisburg, Buffalo at in the 60s. We've got 75 in Elliotsburg, so we get a little bit closer, E-Town, Edders, Halifax. Notice the dew points, low 50s, upper 40s. So in case you like to use relative humidity instead, we've got relative humidities there about 30–40%. So here's our surface map. You can kind of see the system beginning to kick out. That was the boundary between the warm and humid air and the much drier and somewhat cooler air. So, hey, let's just call it what it is, a pleasant weekend on tap as we show you. And I'll stop this in the middle of Saturday and the middle of Sunday too, but there's really not a whole lot going on, which is nice. Northwest flow going to give us that dry air. Now, Sunday, borderline hot. I mean, we're going to go for 88 for a high, but we still have low humidity, which is going to be nice. You know, typically when we hear upper 80s, low 90s, we're thinking, oh, this is going to be one of those sweating type of days. Well, it'll be warmer, but we don't really notice much of a change in humidity until we get into Monday. So I would say get out there and enjoy. And when's the last time we had almost a week-long stretch, a 7-day stretch without any storm chances or rain chances? Now, we do have that, not until the very end, but this system that I am watching, we're still trying to figure out if there will even be storm chances as we get toward the latter part of next week. So instead of worrying about next Thursday and Friday, let's just focus what we have happening here for the weekend, early next week. 92, yeah, we begin to point that out on Monday, but then we begin to change things a little bit. What about the extended outlook? How about the second half of August? A lot of heat across the southern half of the nation. We're kind of in that boundary area, which means, yeah, we don't have any extreme heat. If anything, just more days into the 80s to wrap up August.
Nice.
Looking forward to a gorgeous weekend, Eric.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the nicer ones.
We were going to ask you about the wildfires.
Oh, yeah. So we were talking about the wildfires earlier, and they're in the western part. Is there any chance of that smoke making its way to our area again?
If we can get the wind direction to set up like we did earlier this summer, it's possible that we could see some of that smoke haze. Now, we don't see anything happening yet, but it just all depends on the weather patterns, really. And when we start to see more of that northerly flow, getting that air from Canada, we'll keep an eye on it. That's what we're getting now, but it's not necessarily where the wildfires are currently located.
I know you'll watch it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both of us at the same time. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Eric.